What's up? It's the COD God 420, and in today's video, I'm going to be going over why I think that Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is going to be a good game and a new movement for the Call of Duty franchise, and I'm also going to be covering why I think that XDefiant's days are officially numbered as a quote-unquote popular FPS shooter as of October 25th of this year. But before we get into it, I do want to say that if you haven't watched the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Direct yet, you definitely should go watch it because it is great, and I'm not going to end up playing any of the audio in the background because I'm a new YouTuber and I'm not 100% sure how those rules work. So I'm not going to play any of the audio. So if you haven't watched the Black Ops 6 Direct and you're really interested, I would highly recommend going and actually watching the full thing because this isn't going to be like an in-depth analysis. I'm just going to be covering the biggest points, why I think that it's a step in the right direction for the entire Call of Duty franchise, and also why I think that these biggest points are also going to lead to XDefiant's demise when this game comes out in October of this year. So if you haven't watched that video, please go watch the entire Black Ops 6 Direct because I promise you by the end of it, you are going to be excited for the game. So to start things off, I'm just going to cover some of the biggest things coming to Black Ops 6 that are going to change the franchise for the better. So for number one, we have a new movement system from the ground up. All right, omnidirectional movement, slide any direction, run any direction, dive any direction. I don't even know what else you can do, but it can be done in every direction in Black Ops 6, and that is going to be absolutely massive. Number two is they're going to bring back round-based zombies, and they're bringing it back to what seems to be full capacity. Gobblegums, they're bringing back 2 round-based maps at the start. They're following the Easter eggs. They're bringing back new weapons. It seems like Zombies is going to come back to a full capacity, and that is also going to be huge for the Zombies community and Call of Duty as a whole. Then they're bringing back classic prestige rank system in multiplayer. This is going to be absolutely huge because not only have they added this absolutely horrendous prestige system in the last couple of years, which just forces you to go up in level, and then by the second day of the season you're already at level 500, so now you have to wait 50 days for them to add a couple more levels. It doesn't even matter. There's no actual reward, there's no achievement, it's just hollow. I said it in my last video, Call of Duty's rank progression for weapons and for just rank has just become extremely hollow in the last couple of years, but it seems like that's something that is 100% changing here in the coming, this year, October 25th, because Black Ops 6 has the full prestige system, a master prestige, and 1,000 levels with it from the beginning of the game. And that's also big because I think that Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2, I think they put effort into the seasonal drops. They put some effort into the adding of the levels, and it's just pointless. So if you can add the entire prestige system off rip, it's going to give you more room to add good content with those seasonal updates and actually better the game rather than add pointless stuff and bugs, which is pretty much all that gets added with these seasonal updates with Modern Warfare. I really do think that Black Ops 6 is heading in the right direction, and things like that are going to be a main reason. And if you actually watched the Black Ops 6 Direct, I mean, it's pretty easy to tell, at least in my opinion, that these people want to make a good game. They want to add good features back into Call of Duty. They want it to be a good game. It seemed like almost the entire Call of Duty Direct was just, these are things that the community didn't like, and these are the ones that they did, and we're going to add these ones back to the game, like Master Prestige and things like that, I think that they are definitely going to go in the right direction when listening to the community, and it seems like it's something that they haven't done in the last couple of years. So in my personal opinion, I think that you really have to have developers who want to make the game, and even from the last couple of years, I haven't seen a single Modern Warfare 3, studio interview that just doesn't seem awful, whereas the Treyarch Black Ops 6 Direct, they all seemed happy. They all seemed like they wanted to be there. They wanted to show you what they have been making. They're excited about this game, and I feel like that is a really big thing that is needed when it comes to video game development. So it makes me excited. I guess that's another reason. If you're excited about the game, it makes everybody else excited about the game, which after watching this, I'm very, very excited for Black Ops 6. Now, could they be just telling us everything that we want to hear and they're all really good actors and they're not excited about the game? It could be the case. I don't think it is the case, but it could be the case. And regardless if that is the case, which I seriously doubt it is, the game looks incredible. All right, they're putting more attention to detail into this Call of Duty than I think that they've put into the last 3 Call of Duties combined. All right, they're like 3D scanning every piece of armor. They're 3D scanning every weapon. They're 3D scanning like the hats, the glasses. They're 3D scanning people's different skin textures in the office so that different characters can have skin. Like, they're putting so much effort into Black Ops 6 that I almost think that it's at a too big to fail point where even if like something is glaringly wrong, the game is still going to be so much better than the last two Call of Duties that we all are going to have to play it, and it's going to be enjoyable. Like, you have to do so much wrong to do worse than Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, that this game, I feel like, can't be worse. It cannot be worse. I could be wrong, but I seriously doubt it. And if you watch the Black Ops 6 Direct, I think that you would agree this game looks like they're really putting more work into it. They're not necessarily... I didn't see a single thing about bundles, all right? I didn't see a single thing about bundles. I didn't see a single thing about fancy skins or even like weapon camos. You know, I only was looking at the characters they created, and I think that they're putting effort into the base of the game so that they can add characters, they can add camos, you know, they can do that thing as an afterthought, not as a forethought like with Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3. So again, in my opinion, Black Ops 6 definitely, from what I could see and what they're telling us, it has the ability to completely transform the Black Ops and the Call of Duty franchise for the better. So I am personally super excited for Call of Duty Black Ops 6, but that leads us to the second part of this video, which is going to be that Call of Duty Black Ops 6, if everything they're saying is true, is going to absolutely fucking erase XDefiant come this October, all right? XDefiant in their studio is going to have to put that shit in high gear and flip on the fucking nitrous like we're watching a Fast and Furious movie, start adding new characters, start adding new modes, start, like, I don't even know what they're gonna do, because 5 game modes is not going to touch a brand new Call of Duty that has omnidirectional movement, that has round-based zombies, that has max prestige day 1, 16 new multiplayer maps, plus hardcore, plus a new war zone that they were hinting towards, but they didn't want to say anything because you know, like, I have no idea what XDefiant fans are inhaling other than pure, unadulterated copium, but seriously, that game is not even coming close. It is literally going to die when this Call of Duty comes out, and that's just because it has nothing. It has nothing. I said it in my game yesterday with the comparison that 5 game modes is actually a fucking joke. It's a laughing joke, and if that game was not free, nobody would have bought it. That is my opinion when it comes to 5 fucking game modes. I don't even care how good the fucking gameplay is. 5 game modes, get your stupid lazy ass out of my fucking console, bro. Like, that's absolute ass. And I personally will not stand for it. So basically, yeah, XDefiant is going to really have to, they're going to have to start adding a whole lot more than what they've been teasing, because I'm sure that now that the actual Call of Duty has been released and they've actually released the, you know, gameplay, and they've, you know, confirmed the leaks and everything, now's when the faucet starts flowing, you know, now's when all of these teasers and gameplay leaks, and they're really going to turn up this marketing now. So XDefiant is going to have to turn their shit up to fucking 11 if they have even a hope, prayer, a dream of even stepping foot inside of, you know, Call of Duty's arena, the esports scene. I mean, they have a long way to go. We all saw how the finals went. Not very good, and this game kind of looks like it. And I mean, I'm not saying that XDefiant is bad, all right? I'm not saying that the game is bad or the gameplay is bad and the game should just die and they should just give up. No, I am not saying that. What I am saying is they are going to have to start putting in a lot more effort, because the two-dimensional, you know, sticky movement that they're using, I mean, it feels like their engine is like 16 years old, you know. Old Call of Duty IW3 engine from, you know, World at War felt smoother or the same as brand new XDefiant does, minus like sliding and shit, you know. That's what it feels like to play XDefiant. So I'm not saying that they should give up on XDefiant at all. I'm saying that they are going to need to turn it into hyperdrive. They're going to have to straight up go Star Wars level hyperspace, traveling through dimensions to get new content for this game if they're going to want a even chance, prayer, hope, dream, anything to catch up to Call of Duty. And I really do mean that. And even if this Call of Duty is a colossal failure, it's still going to have more replayability and more content than XDefiant will. So again, at the end of the day, my personal opinion is that this Call of Duty Black Ops 6, with the content that they've showed, whether it's going to be fantastic or bad, just with the content they've showed is already going to be a massive problem for XDefiant in the next 6 months. All right, with the amount of advertising they're going to put out, teasers, everything, they are going to have a real hard time keeping players very, very interested in XDefiant until Call of Duty comes out. Because let me tell you what, with the graphics and everything that they're doing on top of all of those kill streaks with the nuke, this game is setting up to be something super special for the Call of Duty franchise, and in my opinion it's setting up to be something special for the entire FPS genre, because I believe that if this omnidirectional movement is done correctly, that every other FPS shooting studio is also going to want to do a version of that. Like, I truly think that Call of Duty is back to their revolutionary roots of actually leading the FPS genre rather than sitting in bundle hell. So again, these are all my opinions, but I do believe that Call of Duty Black Ops 6 not only has the ability to change the Call of Duty franchise and become one of the greatest Call of Duties again, and we're actually officially back, and I also believe that this Call of Duty will single-handedly erase XDefiant if they do not do something fast, quick, and vastly improve their game, all right? Those are my opinions, and that is going to be everything for this video. So if you have your own opinion, go ahead and leave it in the comment below. Like, subscribe, share the video with your friends. I would really like it if you guys got this out to some other people. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.